Good news, everyone. We are doing another Type S Night Lights Formula Drift pre-meet. This time, it's presented by Pennzoil.
Is there car meet here or what?
You guys remember the last meet that we did at the Queen Mary in Long Beach was an absolute blowout. 1,750 cars showed up. It was pandemonium. Some of the folks told me that it took 3 hours just to get inside, just for them to get turned away, and I'm so sorry. Traffic was backed up all the way to Ocean Boulevard, and I'm so sorry if you could not make it in. I really apologize. I'm just so happy that the meet went well. I'm so happy that Southern California turned up in such a big way and showcased what was possible. It was beautiful. But this time we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna take over the entire parking structure in downtown Long Beach. The address is 400 Seaside Way. It's 800 spaces in this structure. For whatever reason, I've never been to a parking structure meet in the US. All the parking structure underground type meets I've been to have been in Asia and Southeast Asia. We've been to ones in Japan. We went to one in Thailand. We went to Retro Havoc in Malaysia. I've even been to one in the Philippines. I don't know why people don't hold them here. We've done shoots in parking garages and we've done small meets, but we've never taken over an entire parking structure. The reason why this one is really significant for me is because we're partnering up with the city of Long Beach to make this happen. They saw what we did at the Queen Mary. They saw how well behaved everyone was. They saw how many people came to their beautiful city. They saw how many people stayed in the Queen Mary Hotel. They saw us move the needle when it comes to people visiting Long Beach. They want this one to be successful as well. We did a little bit of a pre-shoot there with a couple of my cars as well as a couple of friends' cars. So we had a chance to kind of walk the premises. So this is gonna be the time. This is gonna be the time when it's like full on popping. All the Formula Drift cars will have been parked and it's gonna be good vibes, right?
I love this time because look at you, it's like light enough to see the car, but dark enough to see the underglow.
Right,
which is like perfect.
Oh, so cool. Up here is gonna be all filled up with feature cars and early arrivers and the hot cars. We'll have all the Formula Drift cars roll in from the paddock, do a parade, police escort a parade around the whole parking structure, revving, pops and bangs, making all the noise, 32,000 or more horsepower at the same time. And then they'll all park here.
This, by the way, looks so cool. And also coming through that tunnel or exiting through the tunnel with the lights down there is gonna be awesome. When people leave, it's also gonna look so cool.
Yeah.
Bro, it's gonna be insane.
So one thing I didn't mention, we are gonna light at least the surrounding of the top of the parking lot with Type S lights. So it's gonna be like a blue LED that's gonna surround the entire parking structure, all on the top of the banisters here.
That's gonna be crazy.
So it's going to just add a little more to the vibe. This is Seaside Way, and the next street over is Ocean. This is where all of you guys are gonna be queued up, waiting to get in. This street here, this parking lot area or the driveway, leads to the underground area. Let's go check out the underground area real quick.
Which, look at this view going down. Just picture this filled with cars.
Yes,
this
is going to be all filled with cars.
The vantage point, just looking down, is so cool.
I also have to point out how wide these lanes are. Even if we have every single one of these spaces filled, there's going to be a lot of room.
So much room for foot traffic.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. If you have a lifted truck, I'm so glad you mentioned this. It's 6 feet 6 inches. I would not push my limit. I would not push the limit. Really, I just don't think it's a good idea, because if you do get stuck, that's on you. I know SoCal loves their lifted trucks.
Yeah,
but
they do. That's why
they can park across the street. No problem. No
or
problem.
like outside parking. There's outside parking.
Yeah, there's plenty of outside parking.
Yeah.
But I like this multi-levelness
so cool.
going on, because we're gonna have cars parked down here. We're gonna have people hanging out all around this banister, looking down at all of the Formula Drift cars that will be parked here. What we're gonna do is we're going to load in a lot of the cars early. We're gonna start filling up the upper levels, and as more cars come in, we're gonna go down and down and down to the point where we're filling up the underground levels. Now, this is, I think, a 3-level parking structure, maybe 3.5.
Technically, but it's all half levels.
Right.
Yeah.
It is such a good looking parking structure, you know, because we've been to so many meets where the parking structures, no light at all.
Yeah, so
Nothing.
dark.
Dark.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
Completely pitch black.
Yeah.
So that's not gonna be this. This is like the Tokyo Drift scene.
It is. It's
This
like,
is it.
Like
But this
Toshi,
is Long Beach.
Like Toshi just sitting here handing out tickets. What up,
Yes,
Tosh?
yes.
Yeah.
This is gonna be it right here. It's also, I feel like it's pretty low car friendly.
It is, yeah. Really super easy to get in and out of this lot.
Let's talk about a little more details. It's going to start officially at 6 p.m. and it's gonna end at 10 p.m. sharp. We're gonna start load in with some of the cars at 3 p.m. and we'll have the vendors come in even earlier to set up their booths. Please, 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 if you want this to happen again, if you want me to hold the Queen Mary meet again, please be on your best behavior. No burnouts, no drifting, no crazy stuff. The point is, it's a family event and we wanna just see cool cars, make friends, hang out, enjoy good food, enjoy good music. It's gonna be a really good time. We are gonna have a sound curfew, so we are going to kick everyone out at 10 p.m. sharp. When you're leaving, please do not do any burnouts, do not speed. The Formula Drift team worked so closely with the City of Long Beach and the Long Beach Police Department to make sure we don't pull all the cars over, or we don't state ref any cars, or we don't cause any trouble in terms of like the modified car scene. And that worked 100% at the Queen Mary, and we want the same thing to happen here. We want the cops to be there to control traffic and to make sure everyone's organized and everybody gets in and gets out safely. But we don't want people to get state refed or get in trouble or anything. So just be on your best behavior. We'll bring the noise. Don't worry about that. And that kind of goes to my absolute halo moment that I'm so excited about. Exactly at 7 p.m., I'm gonna have every single Formula Drift car roll in from the paddock, snake their way entirely all the way through the parking garage, through all of your cars and through all of you folks, and we'll have like a real authentic Tokyo Drift moment, but we'll do it as legally as possible, which means no drifting. I'm sorry, but I'm pushing what is possible with car meets and car culture, especially in Southern California. I just want this thing to exist and I want it to be absolutely wonderful. So they're gonna snake all the way around in a row, and they're gonna go and all park on the roof, and they're gonna make a lot of noise, and it's gonna be a lot of fanfare. The sun's just gonna be setting, it's gonna be blue hour. The lights on all the buildings in downtown are gonna be on. It's gonna be that epic night lights moment. Couple more things that are going to absolutely blow you guys away. We're gonna have my good friend Sung Kang lead the parade in his A86 that he used to shoot the Drifter movie. And he's going to sign as many autographs and take as many pictures as possible. Please, please be kind to him. He gets mobbed every car event he goes to. And as you guys saw, he went to my Night Lights event in Long Beach in costume with the disguise on, and you guys were so kind. Some of you recognized him, some of you asked for pictures, and that's fine. But Sung cannot enjoy car events anymore because he just gets absolutely mobbed. So if you can, give him some space. He wants to go to these events. He's a real car enthusiast and he wants to enjoy them like all of us. I'm gonna have all the vendors, all the booths on the roof. So we'll have Type S there, we'll have Toyota Gazoo Racing up there with some of their latest vehicles. We'll have my friends from ST Suspension up there as well. And most importantly, we're gonna have Pennzoil up there because they're going to be the title sponsor for the event, but they wanna bring the heat also. They are literally giving away 5-quart jugs of oil while supplies last. All you have to do is go to their booth, sign up for their mailing list, and they will hand you this 5-quart jug of oil. Pennzoil is really putting their money where their mouth is by not only supporting me, supporting the event to make sure it exists, being the title sponsor, but also giving all of you folks a sample to try in your own vehicle. We're gonna go ahead and load from top to bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and select a lot of top-end cars for the top, and then we'll also start loading from the top all the way down to the bottom. We should have a lot of spaces for a lot of you folks, but just like at the Queen Mary event, I know it's going to be pretty packed, so if you cannot find parking, don't worry. There's parking across the street at Marina Park. You can park there and you can walk over and you can still enjoy the show. There's also so many other parking structures in the area. If you want to spectate, just choose one of those. Please do not take one of the show spots in the parking structure. If you have a car that you're proud of, if you have a hot build, if you have something that you really want to show off, then come to the parking structure. I'm also really excited because I'm gonna have my book, Life at Shutter Speed, for sale there at the Carrara Media booth. I'm also gonna have my own booth for the very first time at one of these events, selling hats, selling t-shirts, selling hoodies. Cannot wait for you guys to see that as well. I'm just so blown away that the city of Long Beach is supporting an event like this. This really is a dream. Definitely inspired by the Tokyo Underground meets that I've been going to for a couple years now. They had such a great idea, but unfortunately, it's very difficult in Japan to be able to get the proper location, proper permits to do these meets. So being able to work with a city so close that is so driven by car culture and motorsports, they get it, they understand it. And I cannot wait for you guys to see this backdrop. You're not even ready. It's one thing to be on the floors below. It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be, hopefully, my dream is for it to look like a scene out of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. But when you get to the roof, it's gonna be something that's so unique and so different. I feel like it's gonna be something that hasn't existed in the US yet, at least in this grand scale. You gotta just look at this thing on Google Maps. It is a monster of a parking structure. So I'm really excited for this scene. It's gonna be epic. So thank you guys, as always, for watching. If you guys can't be there, no problem. We're gonna be shooting and we're going to put out a YouTube episode. I'm gonna be putting out photos. But if you can make it, again, behave, but enjoy the show. I cannot wait to hang out with all of you guys. Ooh, you got the G ready?
Yeah.
What is going on? Wait, is this the first one?
Technically, the first one was in the car that was at SEMA 2 years ago.
But that's like a prototype almost.
But yeah, and then this is the...
This is the first like consumer one.
I guess, yep.
What are we looking at? This is a Hagerty complete motor.
Yep, so the Hagerty, there's different things that you can option basically, but you can buy a complete drop-in crate motor from Hagerty now for the RB26 like Dai has, or the 2JZ. And then you can pick other options aside from there. So There's like, we went with Radium for the fuel management system, Haltech for the engine management system. The ID injectors are something you had to do. Obviously the Hagerty plenum, Hagerty front mount intercooler, Hagerty radiator, and then Artec manifold,
Look
which
at the
was
Hagerty turbo too.
Yeah. So this turbo, I don't think yet is available for purchase. And then the Artec manifold is the prototype manifold for the 2JZ. Big wastegate, that's how Kenji likes it. It sounds incredible. Hagerty fittings and hoses, which are available on their websites.
It looks so
They
good.
also make a quick release now, like a dry clip, and then the, yeah, everything else in here. So the idea for the car is it'll be a complete Hagerty catalog car. Has the Hagerty bumper on it already, the Gracer wing will go on, and then it's got the Hagerty brakes. We're upgrading the Hagerty brakes to a new brake that Kenji just figured out. So these are on there for now. And
the
then,
Reggae Masters look so good on this car too.
Yep, yeah. And then there'll be a new side skirt and rear spat that Hagerty is coming out with that's getting done by Rocket Bunny is making a newer version of the Gracer kit.
What a great build. I love it. So then how much power does this make?
So on its base break-in tune right now, the car was making just over 500 on 91. And then I think the goal will be to have like 2 tunes, one that's going to be around, they'll stay around 500, and another one that's maybe around 800.
And that's like low lift for this motor.
Oh yeah, that'll be super reliable.